In this video, we're going to show you how to use a spiker box to measure action potentials using lobsters and crayfish. So the spiker box is a bioamplifying device that allows us to measure action potentials and view them on our phone or tablet. Traditionally, we use this box to measure the action potentials that result when you move the legs of a cockroach or cricket. But today we're going to use this spiker box to look at the action potentials triggered when you rub a lobster or crayfish antenna. So the lobsters and crayfish, they use their antenna for mechanical and sensory touch. So we're going to demonstrate this on our iPhones by first wrapping up our lobster and crayfish, rubbing the antenna, and seeing what the phone shows for action potentials. So now I'll show you the burrito technique. This technique will allow us to secure the claws and keep the crayfish still so we can wire the antennas.
How about the other antenna as a control? And then the antenna we're recording from. Very active.
Of the antennae, and one up in the segment above the base, so it doesn't hurt the crayfish. And we can take those out.
So now you have seen how we have used the spiker box to determine the action potentials measured by rubbing the antenna. There are many questions you can ask and answer with the spiker box. One is that whether these antennas are chemosensitive. Crayfish reside mostly in fresh and brackish water, whereas lobsters usually reside in salt water. How does a crayfish know not to swim downstream into the ocean and a lobster not upstream into the river? One possible explanation is that these antennas can detect the salt concentration in their surrounding area. This can be tested by taking the crayfish or lobster and using its antennas and putting them in salt water and using a spiker box to determine the action potentials. This is just one of the many experiments you can do. So we're testing you to come up with your own hypothesis and test your experiments with the spiker box.